Do you think it's possible to teach someone to be a business owner or an entrepreneur? Do you think what is the difference between interested and committed in anything? Yeah. Action, series of action. What else? Do you think you yourself is just interested to be a successful real estate agent? Or this is kind of all the bridges are burned and I'm committed? Yeah, committed. So I want you to see it from a different perspective. It's from what I would like to have in my life. I would like to make 1 million in my commission or 100,000, or I need to make 1 million. It's different. Because when I need to make 1 million or 100,000, it's about the exact expenses and things behind you which are pushing you to go ahead. I'm willing to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. This is important, guys, because we all get used to dopamine hits, quick results, quick fix. But the real estate is a little bit different, right? It's at least 6 months of going through the pain, right? Learning, pushing, creating relationship with the client, and then the pendulum going to swing, and then you will have results. If it swings faster, that's fine, but you'll still have to push it. Doesn't mean that, okay, now I'm fantastic real estate agent. The fear of mistakes and rejection and desire to look good. All guilty. I'm guilty with that. Yeah, specifically. We are really focused on being seen by others, getting external validation, most of the time, specifically in our society, specifically in Dubai, more than pushing through. But guys, as I think we spoke about this briefly, those who've done the most of mistakes, they reach the highest results. Who is the top person in investment and overall investment? There is like a really, really old guy, Warren Buffett. Fantastic. Do you know how Warren Buffett starts his yearly report for his shareholders? What he's saying in the beginning of the report. He's talking about the mistakes he did this year and what he learned from them. This is his strategy, and this is some sort of a sales strategy. Going further, we're going to discuss that in details, not in this session. But because of him being open and saying the mistakes he did and what he learned from them, he's creating such a fantastic trust with his shareholders, because everyone knows there is mistakes. There's no problem with that. The problem is that people are not learning from that. But just from doing exactly the same thing with his report year after year after year, he were able to create this trust base, and he able to become a synonym of investment, really. If you do not have a role model and you are not even thinking whom you want to be like, that is hard for you to create a plan, because this is how our psychics works. We cannot want something just out of the blue. We see someone doing something or performing a certain way, and we want to be like him. So if you do not have the role model, or you have a role model, someone who is get rich quick, just flashing the cars and just tell her, oh, there's so many checks been signed. It's time to find one. And it doesn't mean that it has to be the mentor which you are directly in touch with. He doesn't even need to know that you exist. Just find that person and follow him and understand what exactly he is doing to create the wealth, the behaviors which brought him where he is. And just mimic it. This is how we are. And having this in mind, I'm sure you know all about this. I just want to reinforce it. You are the reflection of your 5 closest friends. You are the same as them. So choose wisely whom you're hanging out with. And this is in real estate. That's just top priority. And I remember being there myself. When you're around people who are not closing deals, complaining, having a smoke every 15 minutes outside. I was not a smoker, but I was like, okay, so let me just chit chat with you because it seems like I'm new in the industry and it seems like something is going on over there. Focus on whom do you think will bring you the best value, because this is how you shape your perception. And it's, guys, I'm talking not only about the colleagues, I'm not talking about your work environment, I'm talking about your close friends as well. And it's time for you maybe to select, if there is a circle which you feel is they have a different financial mental capacity for themselves, right? They're always complaining about like, oh, their life in Dubai is so expensive and this and that. Maybe it's time to change or find someone who will push you up and show you a different perspective. I will ask you, do you want to have 1 million in commission 2024? Most probably you will say, yes, I want it. But if I will ask you, do you really believe that you're able to do that? So the career of real estate agent is similar to career of doctor, athlete, and writer, and a football player, for example, if it's more similar, because you're doing exactly the same thing all the time. The same as a writer doing exactly the same thing, but there are writers who are making very little money, and there are writers who are making a lot of money. They're doing the same exact. Nothing changes. Doctor, if you are the dentist, most probably you will never progress to a brain surgeon. You're gonna be you're gonna be doing dentist work, and most probably specific part of a dentistry. You're not gonna like implants and then you're doing teeth cleaning. No, it's a completely different thing. Which means, guys, you're gonna progress in your income because you're getting way more skilled, and you are generating consistent, repeatable clients.